Hi, I'm Josephine Yahya from MONASH University, Malaysia. Now, I'm going to present the summary report about parenting style and discipline. The authors of this journal are Anne-Marie HALPENNY, Elizabeth NIXON, and Dorothy Watson. This paper discusses about parenting styles to discipline the children in Ireland. There is slight information in Ireland about the different parental discipline responses or of parental attitudes to discipline their children. The key finding of this report is overt in parenting styles and a discipline strategy, including physical punishment that adopted by parents in Ireland. The families in Ireland had a significant challenge to find the right balance between control and consultation in their interactions with children. The aim of this research is to identify the parenting styles and forms of the disciplines that used in Ireland by parents with children under 18, which focus on the use of physical punishment. Further reason of this research is to identify parental attitudes to the governmental positions in relation to physical punishment of children. This research used a telephone survey methodology, where the participants were parents with at least one child under 18. The data collection was carried out by the Economic and Social Research Institute ESRI. A total of 1,353 parents participated in the parenting survey. Parents ranged in age from 21 to 69 years. The participants had to answer the survey questionnaire. The topics included background information on participating households, general views of parenting in Ireland, attitudes towards physical punishment, and the last is discipline strategies used by parents. Let's start with the discussion. There are two types of discipline. There are physical and non-physical punishment. The non-aggressive disciplines such as calm discussion, making a child take time out, and threatening to ground a child were used frequently by parents. The aggressive discipline strategies were used by parents when they have a conflict with their child. As a result of the experiment, threatening to smack a child was more likely to be used with children in the middle childhood. Calling a child stupid or lazy was more likely to be used with older adolescents aged 15 until 17 years old. Parents in the oldest age category, like 45 years old and above, were less likely to threaten to smack the child. The use of physical punishment with children was low, but minority parents used physical punishment such as grab or push a child. In particular, children aged between 2 and 9 years old were more likely to be physically punished than children in the other age groups. Physical punishment experienced by parents in childhood and currently adopted with their own children. Specifically, the great majority parents reported having experienced being slapped on the bottom, hands, arms, or legs in their own childhood. This compares to 15.9% of parents currently reporting slapping their child on the bottom in the past year and 11.3% reporting slapping their child on the hands, arms, or legs in the past year. According to most parents, problematic child behavior was most likely to elicit physical punishment as a discipline response. There are three types of child behavior in particular were cited for children across all age groups: dangerous behavior, aggressive behavior, and non-compliant behavior. In contrast, certain behaviors in young children under 5 years of age, such as crying or weeping, refusing to eat, wetting or soiling himself or herself, being noisy, making a mess, or demanding parental attention, didn't tend to elicit physical punishment responses. Less than 5% of parents reported that these behaviors would elicit a physical punishment response. Less than 10% of parents reported that behaviors such as answering back and getting into trouble with people outside would definitely elicit a physical punishment response. Situational factors appears to have some role to play in parents' use of physical punishment. The majority of parents, like 81%, reported that they felt sorry and guilty for slapping their child. Furthermore, 42% of parents felt annoyed at their child for driving them to use physical punishment. Only a small minority of parents, like 5.5%, reported that they felt better after smacking their child. The researchers concluded that there are correlations between parents' own experience in childhood and the way they discipline their children. The significance of child characteristics is influenced by parents' behavior. There are three different categories of parental discipline. First is non-aggressive discipline strategies. Second is psychologically aggressive discipline strategies. And the last is physical punishment. The results shows that the majority of parents in Ireland use non-aggressive discipline. The use of psychological aggressive strategies was relatively low, where it may be harm to children as physically aggressive strategies. The use of physical punishment in Ireland was low when compared to Scotland and England. From the present study, it shows that children who display difficult behaviors are more exposed to physical punishment. The limitation of this research be located on the participants. The amount of the participants is excessive. The researchers could not reach out all the participants. The sample will kind of underrepresent younger, which is under 30 and single parents, because there is no participant under the age of 20.